Did you know that worship is a weapon? If I was in a physical battle, I think the last thing that I would do to defend myself is start singing. Probably. But in spiritual battles, worship is actually one of the greatest weapons that we have. And today I want to share with you 4 reasons why. The first is that worship redirects our focus. The Bible tells us to worship in spirit and in truth. And as we declare what is true about our God, it begins to shift our perspective and therefore our reality. Suddenly, giants that once felt tall stand defeated in comparison to the power of our God. We live in a world that can be super distracting, but worship reminds us that we have a God who reigns over everything, and as we remember this, it gives us the courage to press on in the battles that we face. The second reason is that worship disarms the enemy. The Bible calls the enemy the father of lies and says his primary weapon is deceit. So, as we lift up and believe the truth in worship, we are at the same time tearing down the lies of the enemy and disarming the only weapon that he has. As we walk with Jesus, the enemy often tries to attack our identity, our purpose, our view of God, but worship helps to rebuild our faith in what's true as we declare it with our hearts. The third reason is worship scatters the enemy. One reason that we have prayer during worship on Sunday mornings is because there's power in lifting up the name of Jesus over every circumstance. When we lift up the name of Jesus, the enemy has no power. God actually instructs Jehoshaphat in the Bible to put the worshipers out front as they went into battle and then trust God to give the victory. Jehoshaphat's victory began with worship, and ours do too. The fourth thing and last thing is worship testifies to the world. John Piper once said that missions exists because worship doesn't. So when we worship, even in the toughest of battles, it shows the world the power and faithfulness of our God. And this is one of the many ways that we actually get to expand his kingdom on the earth. So not only is worship good for your soul, to the heart of God, but true worship blesses everyone around you. And that's 4 reasons why worship is your weapon today, no matter what you're going through.